24 Hours in New York City Ultimate Travel Guide. This is everything that you need to know for your first trip to the Big Apple. Welcome back to my channel. I'm an NYC local. In today's video, I'm going to cover the best things to do during your first 24 hours in the city. We will include where to stay, where to eat, where to shop, what to see, the best time to visit, and more. I will also be sharing some pro tips along the way, so make sure to watch until the end. I recommend landing at one of New York's 3 airports: JFK, LaGuardia, or Newark. They are all equally far from Manhattan. The easiest and most convenient way to get into the city from any of these airports is by taking a taxi or a ride share like Uber or Lyft. All 3 airports have plenty of taxis waiting outside of the terminal. You can also reserve a car service beforehand. A taxi from JFK to Midtown Manhattan costs around $70 plus tip and a toll. It takes about 30 minutes to 45 minutes depending on the traffic. If you want to save money, take the air train from the airport to a subway station and then take the subway into the city. From JFK, you can take the air train to the Howard Beach, a train station, or the Jamaica, a train station. From LaGuardia, you can take the Q70 bus to the 74th Street, Broadway NW train station. And from Newark, you can take the Newark Air train to the 33rd Street, Path Station. A single subway ride costs $2.75, regardless of how many times you transfer or how long you ride. Buy an unlimited Metro card for the day if you plan on taking more than 2 trips. An unlimited 7-day Metro card costs $33. To purchase an unlimited Metro card, go to any of the booths at the station and tell the attendant that you would like an unlimited Metro card for however many days you will be in the city. Make sure to keep your Metro card with you at all times because it may be checked. Now that you're here, let's talk about where you should be staying. If this is your first time visiting New York City and you want to experience the quintessential New York City experience, stay in Midtown Manhattan near Times Square. Staying here puts you within walking distance of some of the city's most famous attractions. But keep in mind that hotels here are the most expensive. If you don't mind staying outside of Manhattan, you can find more affordable accommodations in Brooklyn or Queens. There are also plenty of hotels in Soho and Lower Manhattan that offer great value. Use the link below to check for hotel availability and pricing. If you have the money, I recommend staying at one of these 5 iconic hotels: the Plaza Hotel, the St. Regis, the Ritz-Carlton, the Peninsula, and the Waldorf Astoria. These hotels are located in prime areas in Manhattan and have great shopping, dining, and sightseeing options nearby. If you have less than 24 hours in the city, you want to start your visit as soon as you can. My recommendation is to head straight to Times Square as soon as you arrive and drop your bags off at your hotel. Once you've dropped off your bags, head to the observation deck at the top of the Empire State Building. This is the best place to get an overview of the city. Plus, there are not as long lines as there are for the top of the Rock. Make sure to check out the virtual reality experience as well. While you're in the area, take a stroll through Central Park. This is especially beautiful in the fall when the leaves change color. Walk around the park and cross the bridge at the southern end of the park to get to the Plaza Hotel. Take photos of the beautiful architecture. Then walk north up Fifth Avenue and admire the beautiful townhouses along the way. Once you've worked up an appetite, stop for lunch at Tavern on the Green. This is a classic New York City restaurant located right inside of Central Park. They serve elevated pub food. Try the Tavern Burger or the fish and chips. Afterwards, continue walking north up Fifth Avenue to the Upper East Side and stop by the Guggenheim Museum. This is one of my favorite museums because the building itself is an art piece. Even if you aren't interested in seeing the exhibits, I highly recommend checking out the interior of the museum. After the museum, head to the Upper West Side and grab a slice of pizza at Joe's Pizza. This is some of the best pizza in the city. If you've never tried New York City pizza before, you are missing out. The ingredients are simple. The dough is made fresh every day. The sauce is rich and flavorful, and the cheese is melty and delicious. Make sure to fold the slice before eating it like this. No utensils needed. If you still have time before dinner, take the A, B, C, or D train to the High Line and stroll down this unique outdoor space built on top of a historic freight rail line. The High Line is full of shops, restaurants, and art installations. It offers a completely different perspective of the city. You can also see the new Whitney Museum of American Art from here. For dinner, head to Little Italy in Greenwich Village and enjoy some authentic Italian cuisine. My favorites are Rubirosa, Carbone, and Lilia. These restaurants are prix-fixe, so make reservations in advance. If you prefer a more casual atmosphere, try one of these restaurants instead. After dinner, take a stroll through Greenwich Village and head to Washington Square Park. This is the heart of the village. Sit on the steps of the arch and soak in the lively atmosphere. If you're here on a weekend, you might even catch a live music performance. If you still have energy after this, head over to the East Village and explore some of the bars and clubs. This neighborhood is known for its eclectic mix of locals and tourists. Keep in mind that this is a very popular spot, so expect lines to get into the bars and clubs. If you're looking for something a little more low-key, head to the West Village instead. You can also spend the night catching a show in the theater district. This is the area around Times Square. Most shows start around 8 p.m. and last 2 to 3 hours. Buying tickets on the day of the show will be expensive, so buy them online in advance to save money. If you don't want to stay out late, head back to Midtown for some dessert. I recommend grabbing a cupcake from Magnolia Bakery or a cookie from Levain Bakery. Now that you've seen the sights and experienced the nightlife, it's time to do some shopping. If you're a tourist, head to Macy's Herald Square. This is a department store that sells everything from clothing to home goods to electronics. There is also an amazing food hall on the lower level. If you want to see more unique shops, head to Soho. This neighborhood is known for its cast iron buildings and trendy boutiques. My favorite stores in the area are Aritzia, Madewell, and Everlane. These stores carry a mix of high-end and affordable pieces, so you can find something that fits your budget. If you're on a tight budget, head to the Garment District. This is an area filled with discount clothing stores. Here you can find anything from vintage clothing to new designer pieces at a fraction of the retail price. If you have time before your flight, head to one of the following places. If you love art, visit the Museum of Modern Art, or MoMA. It has a diverse collection of modern and contemporary art. If you're more interested in history, check out the American Museum of Natural History. This museum has exhibits on everything from dinosaurs to human origins. If you're traveling with kids, they will love the interactive exhibits at the Children's Museum of Manhattan. And if you just want to people watch, head to one of the plazas in Bryant Park. This is a great way to spend your last few hours in the city. Before you leave, make sure to pick up a souvenir at the M&M's World or the Disney Store. Don't forget to follow me for more travel tips. Safe travels and see you in the next video. Bye.